See you until next time, man.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan is in the house. Ryan, thank you so much for the comment. I need to address this, Ryan, and I'm going to be as calm as possible. When Liverpool defending champions were riddled with injuries last season, they were atrocious for a period. Given our absentees, we have been hanging on impressively. Context is no. Liverpool literally were decimated. They did not have the depth available. They were at a point they were putting kids as their defenders. They had Henderson as defending. And then even he got injured. They did not have any availability. So they had some of their midfielders playing in their defense, and then they had kids playing in midfield. And even then, some of the players were getting... This is not the same case. I need people to understand. Liverpool and Chelsea's situation is not the same case. Stop saying that. Our midfielders are still Jorginho and Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Okay? Yeah, we didn't have Kante, we didn't have Kovacic. Our midfielders are still Jorginho and Ruben Loftus-Cheek. That should be beating this Everton team. We're complaining about our team, comparing it with Liverpool. Look at Everton. I just named 7 players, 7 starters for them that did not start for them. This isn't about injuries. This isn't about absenteeism. This isn't about let's have some context. No. The context is Everton had 7 of their starters not playing in this game. Some of them, I didn't even know who they were. For example, this guy, Lewis Dobbins. Who is this guy? Who is Lewis Dobbins? Who is Goodray? Who are these players? 18-year-olds. You're telling me to have context. You're telling me I should sit here and think about, oh, but Liverpool had this issue last season. So it's all right, it's okay. Look at some of the caliber of players that we have in the bench. Don't look at it just this game. Look at the last few games. I'm not going to buy the fact that it's just injuries. We have enough good players to still pick up wins. This is not Liverpool situation. Do not ever say that. This is not Liverpool situation. Context is needed too. Liverpool was well-oiled machine. We were not. We were now beginning. All our progress has been disrupted before seeing the end product context. I don't know what, Ryan, I'm not really sure what you're saying. So what do you want me to, like, it's okay. It's okay we drew against this championship level team, Everton. Like, it's okay. This is also part of the process. This is now all sounding like Arsenal, and I don't want to sound like that. I get it. Be patient. I get our system is evolving. I get that. But the system, for me, system is not the issue. We created gilt-edge opportunities in the first half. I'm talking about individuals. I'm talking about individual players. The context isn't about us evolving and us being patient. We should have been 4-0 minimum at halftime. We should have been 4-0. That's got nothing to do with context. That's got nothing to do with being patient. That's why I personally don't think there's anything wrong with our system. We're doing well. We created chances in the first half. Mason Mount was literally right in front of Pickford, and he chose to hit it to him. He got the goal. Thank you. He got the goal. But he should have had another one. Reece James, first half, our system created that opportunity for him on the right side. We've talked about this, Ryan. Passing, quick passes, creating the overload on the right, creating that opportunity for Reece James to break through, and he comes in. He came in. The system created that opportunity for him. So you're blaming the system. The system's not the issue. System created the opportunity. Reece James did not even hit the target. Do we look like a team that's going to go on from here and win and put on a streak? Man City on a 7-game streak. Liverpool on a 6-game streak now. I know we shouldn't be comparing ourselves with them because they're far superior to us. And you guys better start believing this. I get always hate that means, no, they're not superior than us. They are superior than us. They are. Just because we beat City a few times last season, we beat them in the Champions League, that doesn't make us better than them. As I said, one-off games, we can do it. Champions League, we can do it. FA Cup, perhaps we can do it. League is a different ball game. Okay? You need to have consistency. We look like a team that are going to concede more and that are going to drop points more. What's going to happen against Wolves? Tell me, each and every one of you guys, do you expect to win against Wolves? Tell me right now. Tell me right now. Do you expect to win against Wolves? Or do you expect to lose points? I expect to probably drop points. Liverpool struggled against Wolves. City struggled against Wolves. What do you think is going to happen to us? I want to know. I want to know. What do you think? Wolves next up. Whether that happens or not, I don't even know. But Wolves next up. Saggy Sags, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Do you agree that then TT job is under serious doubt after this? No, it's not in serious doubt. No. We're still third. I don't think TT's job is in serious trouble. He's a supreme manager, but he needs to now start drilling. What I will say about Thomas Tuchel is second half. Where was the urgency? Where was creating chaos? He needs to drill it into these players that you need to show a lot more urgency. We need to look like if we don't win, it's the end of the world. That second half was pedestrian. It looked like our players, it was like, it's okay if we draw. It's all right. It's okay. And Thomas Tuchel needs to make some serious decision about some of these players. We need some of these players gone. We need some of these players gone. We need better players. People that are going to finish. Some of these players have now stayed in Chelsea. It's their second season. We need some of them gone. They're not good enough. I keep hearing fans say, wait until Kante is back. We just drew to the reserve team. Yeah, it's embarrassing, man. Just drew to the reserve team. We might be fighting for top 4 at the end of Jan. Don't be surprised if we're not even in the top 4. It'll be a big shame. Let's not make any mistakes about this, ladies and gentlemen. This Everton team should have lost 4-0 minimum to us. 4-0. There's no excuses. I'm not going to sit here and give context. There's no excuses. There's no context here. The only context is we should have won. That's the only context. Look at some of our performances recently, ladies and gentlemen. Chelsea Football Club, you know, this isn't Mickey Mouse Club, man. You can't be going through matches after matches after matches of sort of medium performances. I've said this a long time ago. You can't do that. Not at Chelsea. Chelsea Football Club is not a football club that allows you to, just go with the flow. No, you can have one bad game, 2 bad games. We did. City, we lost, remember? Earlier in the season. City, we lost. Juventus, we lost back-to-back. And then we went on a bit of a run. That's what has to happen at Chelsea. You snap out. You've got to snap out. Okay? This is how we've been built. This is how our generation, since Roman took over, this is what we know. We've been built like that. We've not been built in a manner where we go, okay, mediocre performances for a month and a half is okay. No. That's when you become Arsenal Football Club. That's when you become Tottenham. That's when you lose ambition. That's when you know you're slowly out of top 4. Forget top 4. We should be challenging for the league. It's embarrassing the fact that City and Liverpool are the only teams that have been challenging for the league for the past 3-4 seasons. It's embarrassing. We're at a point that none of you guys, we've got literally over 200 people live. None of you guys can tell me with your chest high that we're going to get 3 points against Wolves. How's that acceptable for Chelsea Football Club? We're at a point where we are facing Wolves next up, and none of you guys can put your chest out and say we're going to get 3 points. None of you guys. Shashank Jang, thank you so much for the super chat. How do you win any of the next 6 games? I said it. Our fixtures were looking good. Leeds, Everton, Wolves, I believe Burnley or something. I don't know. We dropped points against Burnley. Yeah, individually, there's some players. People really need to stop hyping Pulisic up. I mean, Christian Pulisic, this is his 3rd season. I know he's been injured. What's going on? What are we waiting for? What is it? What is it that we're waiting? We're waiting for that post-lockdown in Frank Lampard's first season. What are we waiting? What's stopping him? Ziyech, he's meant to be in his prime. This is a game against kids. What's stopping him? Mason Mount, thank you for the goal, but what happened to that first chance? Ruben Loftus-Cheek, what's going on? You can't seem to control the midfield against kids. Are we just keeping these players because they're our players? We just want to hold and hug? I love Ziyech, but I love Chelsea more. Some of these players, we need to ask questions. What are we doing? What are we doing? What is it? So if we're not going to be able to pinpoint down individual performances, like I can see in the live chat, oh my God, it's not about Ziyech, it's not about Pulisic, it's not about Mount, it's not about... So what is it? What is it? Why are we... What is it? What is it? It's not Tuchel, it's not players. Who is it? Is it God? Maybe it's God. You guys tell me. You tell me. You tell me live chat. It's not the players. It's not Tuchel. Who is it? Why? Someone saying Barkley and Saul. Surely it's not just Barkley and Saul. Come on, man. There was a game before them as well. There was a game before them. It is what it is. Mentality. Reveno, Moodley, we've been found out tactically. Yeah, it's not too Marva saying, Miz, we need a new formation. All right, well, what formation do you want to play? What formation do you think we played today? All our team was in the Everton half. What formation do you think we played today? Rudiger was in the box in the last 10 minutes. Thiago Silva was in the box. What formation, Marvo? We need a new formation. So, okay. Formation's the issue, ladies and gentlemen. Our issue is the formation. Our issue is the formation. This right here. You're right, Miz. Everyone must be held to the same standard. Exactly. Some of these players need to go. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end the stream very, very soon. Look out for the review after this. Smash the like button. I'm going to have to say what I need to say. The review, look out for it. I'm going to be truthful. I'm not going to be here trying to satisfy you guys. You think what you want to think. Some of you guys don't want to say stuff. You want to blame the formation. You want to blame the formation. What formation do you think we're playing? Some wants to blame Tuchel. Some don't want to talk about any of the players. Players are great. Some wants to blame Barkley and Saul, who literally came in the last... they've been crap. They've been rubbish, no doubt. Saul is the one that was the issue in terms of us giving away the goal. But our issues is not Saul and Barkley over the last few games. Take a moment. Have Chelsea at the forefront. Love Chelsea first. Love Chelsea first. Each and every one of you guys, 178, nearly 200 that was on. Learn to love Chelsea first. Put Chelsea first. And then assess what's going on. Don't have this agenda on Pulisic. Don't have this agenda on Ziyech. Don't have this agenda on Mount, Lukaku, Werner. Have Chelsea first. Think Chelsea first. Then think everything else. Make an astute comment, decision as to what actually is the issue. Just to say formation is an issue, that's ridiculous. And that means you're blaming Tuchel. Rakesh, thank you so much for the super chat. Liverpool and City waiting in the next few weeks. At this rate, we will be out of the top 4 by Jan 15th. Think it's time for Roman to interfere. No. It's not. It's not. It's not. I don't want Thomas Tuchel to be gone nowhere. Thomas Tuchel is a top manager. I hope he finds a solution, but I want him to realize who are the players that are not suitable. Few players need to go. You guys need to understand this. You guys need to start believing in this. And stop thinking, and the other thing, stop thinking about just this game. Have a broader mind, you guys. Have a broader mentality. It's not about just this game. It's about Watford. It's about Man United. It's about Zenit. It's about West Ham. It's about Leeds. It's about Everton. That's 6 games. Okay? 6 games. Not this game. So when I talk about Pulisic, when I talk about Ziyech, when I talk about Mount, when I talk about Lukaku, when I talk about Werner, when I talk about anyone, I don't talk about this game. Unless I specifically say this game. Think broad. Think what has been the issue. Today dropping points is not like it materialized out of thin air. No. It's been coming. It's been coming. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll catch you later. It is what it is. Pathetic result, pathetic performance. Everton fans out there, kudos. Well done to Everton fans. You got yourself a draw at Stamford Bridge with your D-grade team, Z-grade team. Good on you. You kept Rafael Benitez in the job. You gave him some belief that something can happen. Look out for the review, guys, very soon. Don't go to bed without the review. I'm going to be explosive over there. I want to see you guys comment. I want to see you guys interacting in the review. I'll catch you guys later. Take care.